Kyle Whittingham was a star at BYU and is a star at Utah. In fact, he's been part of more Utah victories than any football coach in school history. Kyle's carried the mantle as head coach since 2005, but as you'll see tonight in my one-on-one interview, the man beneath the mantle is still driven by his dad and the good people around him. Are you ready? You got your clean slate?
Sure. Is there a time limit on the answer?
No, because we can edit.
Okay, gotcha.
Favorite post-game snack?
Chick-fil-A.
Best rock band that you've seen live?
Rolling Stones.
I thought you were going to say Kiss. Hedrick and I saw
Kiss. Yeah, I was in the Kiss Army back in the day. I got my card still, but...
Favorite holiday?
Thanksgiving.
Grandkids?
Love them.
You got 2 now, right?
1, 2 on the way.
2 on the way?
Yeah, 2 on the way.
Awesome. 2005 Fiesta Bowl.
It was just awesome. It was a great experience, and I guess technically my first game as a head coach.
Fast forward, 2009 Sugar Bowl.
Incredible. Even better experience than the Fiesta Bowl. It was surreal. It was like, did we really just do that? And we proved them all wrong.
It's been quite a ride for Kyle Whittingham. He's football-wise on the field and smart enough off of it to recognize the people that have shaped who he is.
Ron McBride.
Great person.
How did he influence you?
He was a masterful recruiter.
Urban Meyer.
Learned a bunch from Urban. Learned a ton about organization, how to run a program on a day-to-day basis, just having a master plan.
How did Gary Anderson influence you?
You know, he's a coach that is able to develop a rapport with players that is very unique.
So we have recruiting, organization, and connecting with kids.
There you go.
Kalani Sitake.
He has got so much personality and so much passion. It's fun. He's a fun guy to be around.
The late Lavelle Edwards.
Boy, a legend. You know, I'll never forget, I was a freshman, and I was questioning whether I was good enough to play. He pulled me aside one day and just at the time I needed it most said, hey, you know, I believe in you, and there's no doubt you're going to be able to play at this level, and that meant so much to me at that time. And then he did the same thing in my coaching career. He was just a guy that had a great deal of insight and seemed to know just the right thing to say at just the right time.
Thomas S. Monson.
Boy, what can you say about President Monson that hasn't already been said? He's our leader. What more can you say?
Craig Garrick.
You've done your homework. Yeah, he was my best friend growing up. We were inseparable for about, 15 years there.
Kyle and Craig wore the same number 59, and Kyle was Craig's best man at his wedding. But injuries and surgeries and an ensuing opioid addiction dragged Garrick to an early death.
When he passed, it was heartbreaking. It was devastating, and I miss him tremendously.
Carrie, Freddie, Brady, and Julie.
Yeah, the family. That's my brothers and sister, and we're very close. You know, many things have kept me here at Utah, but that's certainly a big factor, is the opportunity for the entire family to enjoy the experience and be a part of it.
Tyler, Melissa, Alex, and Kylie.
Yeah, my kids that I'm very proud of. And
how have they shaped who you are?
Gosh, they're a part of me. It's hard to say how they shaped me because they're a part of me. Like I said, I'm very proud of each of them.
Jamie Whittingham.
She's my soulmate. I mean, we were, you know, from the moment I laid eyes on her, we moved up to Utah. I think I was going into 9th grade, and she was actually about 4 doors away, and I had a crush on her from day one. 40 of our 57 years together, so that's a pretty good track record.
Nancy Whittingham.
Gosh, I don't even know where to begin with my mom. I have a great relationship with her. I love her to death.
Is she into football?
She knows about it. She understands it completely, but I think she could probably take it or leave it.
Those I've interviewed to prepare for this describe you as intense in your convictions, forgiving, and a very soft heart. Right?
I guess that's fairly accurate.
How do you keep a soft heart in such a physical, high-octane, violent sport?
You gotta kind of flip the switch. You know, you gotta be almost 2 people in this profession.
All right, the late Fred George, Mad Dog Whittingham.
Everything I am as a football coach, the way I operate, the discipline, my defensive philosophies, the way I approach the game comes from him. And I would not be in this chair right now if it wasn't for him. And I was very fortunate to be able to work for him when he was here at Utah as a defensive coordinator. He's the best pure football coach that I've ever been around. I just wish he could have been here for, you know, for this experience that I've had.
If you could have 5 minutes with him, what would you want to talk about?
It wouldn't be about football, I can tell you that. Just about you know, how much he meant to me, because I'm kind of a private guy and don't always express my emotions like I should. And I think I would definitely take that 5 minutes to make sure he knew exactly how I felt.
Fred Whittingham passed away in 2003. Kyle is a coach Utah fans can love for what he's doing, and a man that BYU alums can respect for how he's doing it. But of course, September 9th, it'll be all business when the Cougars and Utes meet again in Provo.
What an interesting side